Thank you for inviting me. My name is Lynn Fisk, and I work with the Alabama Department of Environmental Management. I'm chief of the water quality branch there. Our branch is responsible for the development of water quality standards, assessment of waters across the state, and we do total maximum daily loads. Y'all probably heard that term a few times. I guess I've been around since Water Watch first came about, and I guess back in the early days, I was like a lot of folks. We were wondering, is this going to be something that's going to catch on? Is this really going to be something that citizens are going to embrace, and are they going to stick with it? And so I think the two words that would probably, from my perspective, define the success of Alabama Water Watch is passion and persistence, and that's something that this group certainly has, and that's something to certainly be proud of. I get primarily two questions a lot of times. People will call me there at the department, and they'll ask, or they'll say, you know, my husband and I are retired, and we're looking to move to Alabama, and we want to buy a place on the lake. And we've got a couple of places in mind, but we want to know a little bit about water quality. And I can give them the information that I'm aware of that the department has collected over the years for the water body that they're interested in. But most often what I'll do is I'll direct them to the Alabama Water Watch website, and I'll say, you know, there's some guys who live there, some people who live there, full-time. They've collected data there. You might want to go check out this website, and if you want to know further, there's some contact information. You can actually call them up and find out who the monitors are and ask them what their thoughts are about the water quality in that particular area. And that's a pretty important thing to be able to tell folks when they call you, because they want to know some specific information. They're trying to make a big decision about a purchase of some lake property, and they want to know if they're going to pick the right spot. The other question that I get a lot of times, and this is a hard question to answer. People will call me and they'll say, we're going to go for the weekend up to such and such water body, and I want to know, is it safe to swim there? And in the back of my mind, my first question is, well, do you know how to swim? That's important. You get that question, is it safe to swim? There's a whole lot of things that go into that when you're talking about swimming in an open body of water, a natural body of water. But again, in many cases, I can direct them to the Alabama Water Watch website and say, you know, there's some monitors close to there that may be more familiar, may have a more intimate familiarity with that water body than I did. And so I'll recommend that they check out the website, maybe call Dr. Deutscher or one of the local monitors in that area, just to find out what they know. As an agency, we monitor waters across the state, but we can't do it as frequently or as consistently as people who actually live on the water body. And that's pretty huge, to be able to go into that database. And I am very envious of Sergio's database. I wish that I had that kind of access to the data that our department collects. But it's pretty impressive, and I think people around the country too have called me and they said, you know, I've checked out that Alabama Water Watch database, and it's pretty impressive. And I said, yeah, I agree with you. It is pretty impressive. There's a lot of information there, and it's information that benefits us as a department, because we can use that information in a lot of different ways. And it's a tremendous educational tool for people who are just wanting to know some general questions about the quality of the water we're living. So I appreciate what you guys do, and again, I appreciate your passion and your persistence for wanting to do that. And I again just thank you for the chance to come over and celebrate with you.